Gear, it's your boy Smudge back on another one, man. I really don't care, bro. This might be disturbing for some people, but for real, this is literally what's going on in this time, and I watched it happen, bro. And I'm so glad that I wasn't consumed by none of this type of shit, but I was surrounded by it for a long time, and after a while, shit just it got annoying, bro. And then on top of that, I just never could fit in with my own community, like, bro, real shit. Like I don't got no I ain't biased, I ain't racist or none of that extra shit or nothing. But like, bro, I most definitely hate majority of my people growing up, bro, because I couldn't fit in, I couldn't be myself. Like even if I was being myself, I was considered as lame. You're weird. Oh, he's not rah rah or ghetto enough. You not strong. You ain't big body. Like motherfuckers trying to humble me. I gotta put women in check. Like I shouldn't have to put a woman in check. I grew up with women, bro. Like I literally grew up with women, bro. Women are the most chillest fucking species on the planet. And I don't know what's wrong with them now. They don't know how to behave. They don't know how to sit their ass down. They don't know how to have good common sense. I don't know. And it's not even going towards just women in general or men. Some men just think they masculine or they know what the fuck they doing, bro. Y'all just thriving off pure ego, niggas. Niggas just thriving off pure ego, and they got their mom's emotions, bro. Let's be honest. You got your mom emotions, bro. I got my mom emotions, but you gotta be really, you really gotta have some like what's that word? Shit. As soon as I turn the camera on, um, you gotta be really emotionally intelligent to be on my channel, real shit. And you got to be emotionally intelligent when it comes to just certain behaviors and certain shit in life, bro. Like certain nigga mentality, certain black folks mentality, bro. And it's not going towards just black folks in general. I feel like everybody can be programmed like this. It's just the environment, it's the things that you watch, it's the things that you consume, it's the people that who it raised us, bro. Coming from a person that my mom and dad, bro, they was addicted to drugs, alcohol. Um, Mom liked to kick it and shit. Dad was ruined as a person. So, but we about to tap in with Generation Z, bro. I deleted all my social medias and shit, but I remember following bro when he was taking his boxing and stuff serious. He still do, but he locked down. He locked in and got on this, and I appreciate you, real shit.
Black women are controlled by way of materialism and the media because it seems more and more like women are the only species supporting Batiman because they both share the same low emotional maturity that stems from being raised by a
That's
single
weird.
mother. It's sort of like a domino effect, right? The father goes MIA, and this makes single mothers think I'm strong and independent on my own, and I don't need
Every
no
time,
man. Now, that
stupid.
ghetto mindset is passed down to the daughter, where she thinks I don't want a man. Then it's passed down to the boys where now they think I don't want to be a man.
And it be like that because I got confused at one point in time when my dad was always basically the problem in a relationship. Mom used to get in my head and it'd be having me feeling like, damn, so what's the point of being a man? This is what men do? Nah. And then on top of that, it brainwashed me into thinking that I couldn't even trust my own father. And then I don't know about like, I don't know, the feminine qualities and shit. I never really thought to be that way. But being around my sisters, just mom and females around in general, bro, something I don't know, bro. I didn't caught on to their act, bro. I know how they act, bro. Y'all want me to, bro? Most dudes and shit be all, bro. You don't understand female nature. Yes, the fuck I do. I understand this shit 100%. It's just at the end of the day, now they done twisted it, and now they don't even know what they want anymore, bro. They used to really be calm and peaceful and chill, and for real, it used to be really cool to just sit there and watch females sit there and argue and try to work things out. Now females don't even try to work things out, bro. They be trying to run us like they the niggas. Oh, I'm tired of females. Females is weird. Da 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 da. Man, fuck out of here. But that shit do happen because it made me be a lover boy just off simple just seeing how women was being treated by the men. And I hate that shit, bro. And motherfuckers qualify me as like some simp or you the nice guy. Nah, I'm just being respectful, and I'm trying to say, like, it sucks, but I'm trying to save these women. Like, can't save them, but I be trying to really lead them in a better direction. Why won't they let me lead? They don't want to listen.
And this creates the sexually confused mooks we see today. And then three-letter organizations trick women into thinking that they don't need no man and they could be independent. They said, I'll give you free food, EBT. I'll give you a free house, Section 8. I'll give you free SSI checks every month for your kids as long as you say they're Riri. And on top of that, keep making more kids so I can give you more free checks for your babies via WIC. As long as he can't be your man, let the system be your man. And now, since
Man,
the system is playing the role of the father, it uses the media to program you by way of brainwashing. They constantly
sorry.
show you people having low emotional maturity, but hide it under the term crashing out. So you think it's cool by using the mere exposure effect, which states that the brain is predictable. The more you feed it something, the more it likes it. It don't matter if
Yes.
it's fake friends, fake ideologies, or lies. If the brain accepts it as true because it only cares about belonging, it doesn't care about truth or logic. It only cares about fitting in. And that's why we see a bunch of people today just trying to fit into what's popular. And that's why women don't want to listen to men. All men want to do is listen to the next man's opinion because it's popular to. Everybody's trading authenticity for approval because they're too afraid of being.
And that's so lame. That is so lame, and it's being pushed at its highest, bro. And people like me gotta suffer because we actually coming in authentic and trying to really create and rebuild shit. And it's like just dealing with a woman or dealing with the system. They don't want you to fucking have the shit. They don't want you to. Like, they don't want you to do anything, bro. Like, they want us to be unemotionally intelligent. They want us to be emotional and all that shit, bro. Like, that shit is so annoying. And when I speak up about it, people make it seem, oh, you're overthinking, or you're being emotional, or you being this, you're being that. Nah, bro. Nah. Sometimes I'll be talking like this, or if I'm not getting my point across, hell yeah, I'm crashing the fuck out. But I'm not crashing out like these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers be crashing about the shit that's keeping them in this freaking place. These motherfuckers be entitled to the things that they're doing. Like, this is not normal, y'all. This is not normal. And I'm so glad, bro, breaking this shit down because, bro, as soon as I get my whiteboard, I'm breaking this shit down even more too. Cause I swear, niggas and females done got me fucked up over time. My own people done got me fucked up over time. They be trying to tell me how to do certain shit, humble me, bro. We don't got time for that. Real shit. We don't got time for that, bro. It's not even no point. Be yourself. We got all this technology. We got all these freaking cross platform. Everything is being copyrighted, bro. Bro, I just did American Dad, bro. American Dad is in fake freaking Fortnite, bro. I know hell black people used to watch Adult Swim, bro. Like, y'all focused on the wrong shit. Y'all don't even want to be yourselves. Y'all want to be whatever the system wants y'all to be. And then whoever's running this shit or the people that's superior and actually living their life the right way is sitting back watching y'all and judging. That's why we can't hold on to good jobs. That's why we can't have nothing. Because y'all too busy freaking consuming and really processing these type of behaviors that they showed us into y'all's life because y'all see this. Because y'all see the same person with this doing it. I can't watch no more movies or anything now because of just the simple fact of how they be showing the act. Like, real shit. Like, I hate how they show the act scenes because the act scenes remind me of the scenes and the moments that we have, the moments that I have. Like, that should be it should be playing out like it's in the movie. I'm like, oh hell no, bro, this ain't about workout. But
It's
man,
like, if you read the holy tablets, it says the spell of King U, which is a Leviathan spell by way of Enlil, is enforced through the media by
yes,
establishing how you should look, what you should wear, and how you should spend your money. And that's why women
that's so crazy that bro said this, bro. I brought this shit up to my parents, bro, and they didn't believe me. They didn't believe me. They didn't understand. They did not understand it. And I brought this to some friends and all that, and it just come down. Yeah, we know the government and everything's falling apart. It's not just the simple fact that everything is falling apart. Do you see what's going on with our people in this day? And it's not just our color; it's everyone. everyone included. I accept everyone as a human being, and all these type of behaviors, bro. Everybody doing it, bro. It's
Fell
crazy.
for every scam that these satanic organizations push because women fear uncertainty, which makes them easy to control. And that's why the system pushes safety over freedom because a scared mind is an obedient mind. And that's why relationships only last in 30 minutes nowadays because it's all built on one night stands. Today's program is rated SM for spiritual maturity
That's
and is
hard. I
not
want this
intended for
logo.
the immature who wishes to remain as such. And hosting this program is Zay the General and Sean the Dawn. So Sean, do you think black women are controlled by the media and materialism?
Yes. I think for generations, there's been a large majority, I mean, a large portion of black women who have been manipulated by media and materialism. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
think it stems all the way back. When you look all the way back from the 1950s, I mean, from the 1900s, you'll
Mm.
see TV programming like Oprah, BET getting in the way of the way a black woman think. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Her easily being
That is so crazy that they breaking this shit down. Cause I seen this shit on live television, bro, too. And really listening to how some of these women will talk. And mind you, I was surrounded by women in the household, bro. Some of how they, oh my God. It was just how you hearing it. I was so young just hearing it. Some of it just didn't. It didn't. Man, that shit did not make no sense. It was no balance to it at all. It was like, oh man, it was so hard, like, bro, because it was just like you want to look up to this woman, but besides looking at female leaders like this or wherever, you seeing shit outside, it's like they acting like hoes over here, but these women got shit going on over here. Like, oh man, so weird.
drawn and attracted to something that doesn't align with our lifestyle. You feel me? I think the term we tend to use a lot is escapism. We was just put in bad circumstances. You feel what I'm saying? And I think what the TV has always brought was a form of a fantasy that we can live through. You get what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
being that,
Exactly.
feel me? So I think being that the TV was always able to reward us with that escapism,
Oh
we've
God, the
always
first
we've
little
always
escape.
gravitated towards it more. And being that we've always gravitated towards it, we don't see a problem with it. You feel what I'm saying? We don't see a problem with these things. Oprah and Wendy, all they did was if you all you gotta do is realize all they did was open a pathway for individuals like Megan. You get what I'm saying? And all they did was open up the mind to be susceptible to the persuasion of these types of characters. Feel me? I think that hip hop has a tremendous influence over our culture for the simple fact that it's not just something we listen to. Eventually, it becomes something that we surround our lives around,
Look at this
and we
nigga.
dictate the things we do around. And I think that a big reason to support that is the fact that psychology and philosophy supports that if someone can control your thoughts,
They gonna
then they
control it
can
for you.
also control your actions. You know what I'm saying? So being that
Traveling with your gun is a roll of the dice because the truth is, one small mistake, whether you know it
we ingest, we
Bro, that's that shit I'm talking about, and it's starting to get crazy because now it's happening with our phones, with the algorithm and all that shit, bro. If you don't find anything to be interested in, keep your mind focused on, bro. They're gonna find something for you to focus on for you, bro. That's why they pushing all this dumbass shit with the freaking females and the men and the dating and all that. We already know this, bro. Like, for real, that shit all of a sudden just started flooding my phone, bro, out of nowhere. Like that shit started really last year. Like it's been going on for years, but last year, bro, how consistent and how much it has grew and flooded, bro. They want you to think, cause like, bro, I was talking to some females, bro. Next thing you know, I'll have some free time to myself, and I'm just scrolling. I come across some videos and shit, bro. The shit's starting to get to my mind, and now I don't even want to fuck with the shorty that I'm fucking with. I'm thinking she doing shit behind my back already. We just on the talking stage, all that shit. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm taking accountability because a great mind is a terrible thing to waste. But my mind was not strong in that, in those times, in that time. And for real, that shit's triggering as fuck, bro. Cause these women, bro, they don't understand how important they are, and then they don't understand how destructive they are when it comes to them connecting with these men, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not even trying to be like it ain't even about being tender or none of that, bro. Like, how the fuck are we about to survive? How the hell are we supposed to grow as a collective if we can't be a collective? We can't be together. We can't be together. What's the point? What's the point of hunching on each other if we can't be together? What's the point of doing all this extra stuff if we can't be together, bro? Y'all just hurting yourselves. Y'all draining and wasting y'all's freaking time and energy, bro, on this bullshit. Like, real shit.
Music every day as a form of, whether or not we use it as a form of healing, whether or not we use it as a form of entertainment, whether or not we just listen to it as a form of just a pass by. These are things that we're ingesting, so we don't realize it. But eventually, our lives, especially if our lives are kind of intertwined with the music in general, we are going to eventually do things that kind of connect with this music. You get what I'm saying? We eventually are gonna want to portray our lives through this song. I think when people hear us talking about the hip hop culture, I think they really just blame. They think we're blaming one specific culture. You get what I'm saying?
Every single time, and that shit is annoying. And it always come down to us. Why us? We didn't create the shit. Y'all showed us the shit. We're just acting it out because it's the only shit that we know in soul. Like, bro, it's like being born in a household without a father figure. It's like being in a household without a mother or whatever the case may be, bro. You're gonna be brought up a certain way based off your surrounding and your environment. Like, can't make this shit up, bro. They did this shit on purpose, bro. They don't want everybody to be fucking great, bro. And that shit is annoying, bro. If everybody had been great, bro, they had a whole bunch of Michael Jacksons running around this bitch.
When the fact is, it doesn't take just one thing. You get what I'm saying? The same way somebody with bipolar disorder doesn't just get bipolar disorder from one defining factor. It's a
Thank you.
combination. It's a multitude of things that eventually led to one outcome. You get what I'm saying? And that's what the hip hop culture represents. It's not just the hip hop culture solely that affected our lives. It's hip hop mixed with media, mixed with lifestyle, mixed with home family dynamics, mixed with a whole bunch of things that ended up
Bullshit.
being this result. Feel me? So when you attack certain things, you gotta attack one thing at a time.
And that's why you don't see R&B music anymore, because they want to throw off the love frequency. That's why they took out Bob Marley and replaced him with Vybz Kartel, because they transitioned the love frequency and turned it into the lust frequency. That's why you see Vybz Kartel starting every song
Sorry.
saying,
It's a
I
fucking
want your
nap in here,
punani.
bro.
See, that's Luciferianism for those who understand Canaanite culture and where it came from. That's why I said discernment is key. Spiritual maturity is all about not being tricked. And a lot of people are being tricked just because they're being entertained, bro. I'm telling you, bro, women are living vicariously through Megan Thee
Thank you, bro. And I see that shit for what it is, and it makes you feel like, what is it to do? You have to be your own fucking person. You gotta do your own shit now. You gotta feed yourself stuff that you want to be fed now. Like, if you want to be a nerd for real, be a nerd. If you want to really be yourself and do things that not too many people do it. It's your time. Because I swear, you start doing shit that people don't be doing, bro. You eventually gonna be contagious, and everybody gonna want to do it too. But this shit that they got going on right here, bro, I refuse. But majority of our women and men are caught up in that shit, bro, and it sucks. It sucks. It really does. Because I know, I can tell right off rip. You can't even talk to them. Like, I can't even talk to them like this for them to understand. They're going to be triggered. They're going to try to they're going to try to find an excuse to break down the reason why they're doing it, or they're going to try to make it seem like, oh, it ain't my fault. Like, bro, nah, man, fuck no.
Stallion. Men are living vicariously and vicariously through NBA YoungBoy, bro, Lil Durk.
Exactly. I think a big reason from that, like I said
Hate
before,
those
is
artists. Nah, I
because
can't stand
it's
them.
not just the music, it's the what we ended up manifesting from that music. We ended up manifesting a reality where the things said in these music can exist. You know what I'm saying? You can't live it would have been physically impossible for this type of music to exist and affect us if the world was full of love and peace. You get what I'm saying? The music would affect those types of music that type of music would eventually have to die out because it does not match with the frequency that we are resonating in.
A lot of young
No cap. You right about the dying out part, and over time, bro, shit really do get boring. Shit gets boring over a while, bro. I started smoking weed at 14, bro. I barely smoke now. I sometimes don't even want to lift the blunt. Like I don't. Especially in this time of everybody doing it. Everybody's doing it now, bro. It was so fun when everybody was sneaking and doing it and was really, oh shit, what about I get caught type of deal. Like now everybody doing it. Come on now. You're gonna get tired of that shit eventually, bro. And it don't give you a reason to find anything stronger or none of that shit, bro. It's to act, bro. You're doing the same shit, bro. You ain't add more spice and more heat, more flame into your life, man. Cause what is this? Like these type of bro, like even freaking flirting and dealing with hoes and shit, but that shit get boring, bro. Sick of kicking bitches out. Shit is lame.
men are raised by a single mother who's in competition with them. Because single mothers in this community train their sons to be weaker than them so they can have control over them. Like a lot of men who are raised by a single mother either become beta males or zesty because they're pulling off that same energy that their mother.
That beta male shit pisses me off. Cause I fell in that trap. And to this day, I low-key don't even trust myself being around a woman because a woman don't understand how much I can really provide. But on top of that, I'm very, I don't want to say submissive in a freaked out way or anything. No, I'm very like I'm a listen. You know what I mean? And I hate that shit because if I'm listening to the wrong woman that's not leading me to the right direction, I'm fucked. That's on me. It's a lot of men out here like that, and some men don't even want to accept the fact that they're like that. So it's just like they'd rather be single. I'd rather be single for the rest of my life, and I don't even want to be around women. Cause it's just like, bro, y'all gonna try to manipulate me, all this extra shit, bro. I don't got that shit to do, bro. The same shit my mom used to do to me, and the same shit she used to do to my dad. And then I'll get kicked out the house. Then when I leave, I'll be cool to leave. I don't give a fuck. I'm a grown ass man. I'ma leave. She called me back later on. Come back home. I miss you. Da, 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 da. Bro, that's exactly how these women are, bro. Like that's exactly how a real woman is. If you got a woman on your plate, you provide, you giving her everything she need, bro. As soon as you leave and don't come back, bro, she's gonna miss you. She needs your attention. She needs you around. Like if you keep that dynamic of keeping yourself distance from a woman, they're gonna want you all the time. And I feel like in this time for a woman to be like that, that's dangerous. That's stupid. That's confusion. That's confusing as fuck. I should be able to be around my woman all the time. I should be able to talk to my woman how I want to talk to her. Happy, upset, whatever the case may be. I should be able to get my attention. I should be able to get my woman's attention anytime, anywhere, any place. I should be able to vent to my woman if I needed to vent to her, if I had a long day. But other than that, I'm leading, and if you with me and you rocking with me, we don't got shit to worry about. But in this dynamic of what we dealing with, bro, is shit like this, bro. And I see it on a daily basis, bro. And I don't be trying to go, man. I don't be trying to settle for none of that shit. And I be telling these women too, bro. I cuss their ass out, all that shit, bro. Cause it's like it's getting to the point where y'all's behavior is affecting my shit. It's affecting my results. It's affecting my mental, my peace, all that shit. And y'all supposed to bring the peace, but y'all don't want to, bro. Women don't want to in this time, bro. I don't know what it is. They just want to control, 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 control. And then as soon as I want to start making adjustments and all that, I can't do it. So what the fuck is the point of us being around each other then? And they want to use the Uno reverse card on you. You right. What is the point of us being around us? Is she up there around the street with Larry, controlling Larry? Like what the fuck, bro? This shit with name.
Over emotionalism. That's why a lot of street dudes are DL, bro. Sean, you came over my house a few years ago when I was still staying with my mom, right? And she ain't like you. She told me you was a bad friend and never gave me a reason why. But the money you helped me make at that time when we was doing what we was doing, she stole all that money and bought her man a car with that money. See, she ain't want me and you to hang out because you were making me independent when she wanted that control over me. So my question to you, Sean, is how do you become a real man in this society now where we see a lot of young men being raised by sin?
That's a good ass question too. And I know he asking Sean. I want to hear what Sean got to say about this. But I feel like the only way for you to be a man in this time, go about everything alone, straight and forward, do everything like how you want it to be. And then on top of that, interacting with these women, tell them what the fuck it is. So no matter what, even if they misbehave, all that shit, tell they ass what it is, bruh. I don't care. In this time that we living in, we checking shit. As a man, we checking shit. We're protecting shit, bro. And that starts with our peace and our sanity. And we standing on that shit respectfully. And if you don't like it or not, just click off this video. And then on top of that, this is making you feel some type of way. I don't care. It's hardworking men out here that's willing to really reap the benefits out here and do what they need to do. Besides the men that's freaking programmed and just want to fucking play for keeps and be selfish. And then there's women out here, because my mom did the same thing, bro. My mom, bro, I remember on my birthday, uh, I think I was like turning like 11 or something, bro. I had got $30 worth of ones, bro, on a little like on a clip or something. My mom asked to borrow and give that shit back. I ain't never got that money back. And I gave my mom and dad plenty of money hella times. Ain't never got that shit back. And then when I bring that shit up, it's always all the things I did for you, da 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 da. But you said you was gonna give me my money back. And then on top of that, that was my money that I end up earning. You didn't give it to me. You didn't have nothing to do with none of that money. That money was mine. Why did you take that money from me? Because she was worried about what she can get out of it. And I'm her kid. I live under the roof. I don't have no job or no priorities. Give me my own. Man, fuck out of here. It was just some dumbass shit. But in this time to be a man for real shit, have your own foundation and bro, don't overcome yourself for none of this bullshit. Stay out the way and protect. Be a leader. Lead by example, bro. Watch how lonely you are in the mix. Promise you. And then the shit that he said about mom saying, oh, she on truck. Bro, I got that a lot. Especially with women I was fucking with, especially with certain friends. Like, it got to the point where now it started getting to me mentally. Like, now I don't know if I can trust anybody. Real shit. Because I'm just like, damn, I'm bringing people into the household. I'm happy and I feel confident enough that this person's like cool and shit. But damn, you ain't cool with my mom. I mean, my mom ain't cool with you or she don't trust you. Damn, I feel like I don't trust nobody. And mom, all I had. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Single mothers, no absent fathers, or if their father is present, they're an NPC in society, you know. So the posters on the wall are gonna be of NBA YoungBoy, are gonna be of Lil Durk. You feel me? How do you become a real man?
I think the truth is the definition of what a man is changes based on necessity. I think the definition of what a man is supposed to be was different in the 1800s compared to what it is now. I think a few
Oh yeah.
things stay the same,
True.
such as a man taking care of his family and a man doing what he need to do for himself. But I think the real question behind that really has to do with I think a lot of young men listen to your channel and all that. So I think now what we got to realize is the battle of what a man is becoming more and more challenging as the days go on. You know what I'm saying? We're faced with media manipulation, women choosing men based on the mask they wear instead of the true person they really are. And I think based on what I just
Bro, Sean hit the nail on the head. Thank you, bro. Because, nigga, I can pull, bro. I'm just the ego speaking, but I really don't try to listen to my ego all the time, bro. And real shit, as a real man too, you gotta learn how to listen to your gut, man. Fuck your heart sometimes. And then you really gotta go with hardcore logic because a lot of people don't be using logic. And then women out here think they know what logic is. They don't know what the fuck logic is at all. They don't even be using that shit majority of the damn. They probably use like 10%. But I swear to God, if I put on a mask right now and act like somebody I'm not, I'm pulling every chick that I want, bro. I'm getting, bro. I'm getting everything that I want, and it don't feel right. It don't feel right at all. That's that shit I be talking about, bro. It don't feel right. I'm not moving like myself. And when I realize that, and then I get into a groove of being myself, motherfuckers want to say, "Oh, you didn't change. Oh, you're weird," or "Oh, you're not being so you're." It's always this weird shit coming out of a female's voice when I'm not being that person that she want me to be. Every single time, bro. Every single time I'm being my fucking self. Bro, like, bro. This world is cooked because motherfuckers is getting by with these masks. And I had a friend that always wear the mask, and that shit caught up to him. And now he's no longer my motherfucking friend because at the end of the day, I don't play that shit. I don't. You got this fake mask, you lying, you cheating, you stealing. You can't be around me, bro. Fuck out of here.
It's sad. I think finding out what a true man is a challenge within itself. I do believe it's a personal challenge at the end of the day, and for the most part, a man has to wait out his storm, stay composed, and that man will eventually emerge. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's ever a 1, 2, 3 step on how to become a man.
Yo, Sean, stop that, gang. They nowadays they're thinking that a true man is a trick. A true man is a man with money. A true man is a man that's
Bro, the status never fucking mattered, gang. And not you, gang. Not you, Zay. Not you, Sean. I'm speaking out just on my end. This fucking bro, this motherfucking money and shit don't fucking matter. This fucking car keys don't fucking matter. This fucking house key don't fucking matter. I got all this shit. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Nigga, I go to work every single fucking day, bro, busting my motherfucking ass. And these motherfuckers probably not even calculating my motherfucking hours like they supposed to. But at the end of the day, bro, all this shit that we fucking work so hard for and all this shit that these women think that we supposed to have, bro, it's a setup, bro. Bro, I was fucking with bitches, bro. Man, I was fucking with bitches, bro. They was taking my weed. They're stealing my fucking weed while I'm asleep. They're taking my money while I'm asleep. I'm sleeping with women that taking shit from me. Wake up, doobies gone. Like, damn, where my doobies at? Don't got shit, bro. Then you call the bitch, she all acting on, I'm just borrowing, or I just needed it. It seemed like you had more, or whatever the case may be. Bro, it's the principle. They don't care. And yes, they didn't brainwash us to make some men think that they gotta go to the gym. They gotta do all this extra shit. They gotta have money. You gotta dress like this. You gotta talk like this. You gotta move like this. You gotta text her at this time like this, bro. That shit is lame. No, that shit is stupid as fuck.
spend money on them, bro. That's what they thinking now, bro. That's what it is. It's not no, yo, I'm taking, yo, I got my family, I'm taking care of my family. No, woman ain't thinking that, bro. Woman ain't thinking that that's a true man nowadays, bro. Woman is thinking that a true masculine man is a trick. Sean, let's keep it simple. The true personification of him.
A fucking trick is a man that want to spin on purpose. He want her to drink on. He drinking with her on purpose, bro. A trick is doing everything possibly for him to get whatever he want. If that makes sense, I'm just saying like that to be funny, but bro, on a real shit, bro, on a real mature aspect of looking at a trick, bro, a trick is doing everything is possible to get what he want. Just to like, he's gonna do everything he can do to satisfy her to get what he want. And once he get what he want, it's not even like he won anything. He has to reset the process all over again, bro. He has to trick again to get the shit. And there's a lot of women out here that's mentally trained like that, bro. Some men out here really be tricking on women on purpose because they know what they want. And some of them go, some don't. But in that way of like moving, bro, you fucking up our people, bro. Fucking up the people, man.
Masculine man is a man who could hold his own on a mental level
Yes.
and a physical, where he could cultivate his own thinking. That's the true personification of a man, where he could lead himself. He could stand on his
Definitely.
own.
Definitely.
Feel me? Let's
And I
keep it
think that
simple,
does,
Sean.
I think in some ways, I think it definitely support what I said a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of what you said kind of supports what I said as well. Um, I think it's the fact that us as men, you have to realize your personal battles and realize that it's an individual experience that you're going through to becoming a man.
Thank you, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't all this year and last year, I've been pointing that out to everybody, and motherfuckers want to make it seem like that's what everybody's doing. This shit backwards as fuck. People are backwards as fuck. I swear to God, women are dumb. I was telling this one chick, bro, I don't got no family, I don't got none of that, bro. So, like, us making these decisions and all that, bro, it gotta count. It gotta matter. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. You still love bombing me. You still doing all that weird shit. No, stop. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I need. Like, and it's not even like I need a connection or a relationship or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying that because it's just the situation I'm in. But all reality, bro, as a man in the position that some men are out here, bro, they're out here doing it, bro. They're out here doing what the fuck they got to do. They're thriving on their own. They're paying their bills. They're doing everything that they need to do. And some women still take his ass, oh, you still need to heal. You still need to do this. You still need to do that. Bitch, you're a hoe. Fuck out of here.
You know, I think a
For
lot of
sure.
times with the media now, we tend to simulate what a man is based on what we believe or what seems like a man. You know
Dang.
what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you can't trust that because the media puts out what's popular, not what's authentic. Feel me? So trying to assimilate your identity with a man who you believe is a man and conform to his identity is never going to be the answer. Because that at the end of the day is a mask. It is a thick mask, but it is still a mask at the end of the day.
Yo, bro, men only do things based on what women reward. The baddie aesthetic is the problem. The baddie aesthetic is erasing what it means to be a woman because it teaches women to associate their womanhood based on how desirable they are rather
I
than
hate this.
encouraging them
I
to
ain't gonna
build a
lie. I hate that.
respectable character. You think you need your hair done, nails done, BBL done. And if a man can't provide that, oh, he don't deserve love. She shares the same thinking of every other woman. So there's nothing special about you. There's no uniqueness to you. See, the reason why women act entitled, I'm gonna give them some leeway. The reason why they never feel wrong, it stems from the years that they never had rights. See, they had to cater to men and tend to men, and they got tired of doing that. So now the power in their hands, especially now they got this feminist movement going on.
I'm glad he said that. And now how I'm thinking, bro, I don't even if men and women can really be together, bro, we should be able to be free amongst each other. Like, yes, we have a title together. We do the act together. It's sacred and all that. But all this controlling and all that shit bro, it don't matter no more. Cause at the end of the day, bro, a woman can do the shit that man can do, and a freaking man can do the shit women can do. But the only thing I don't feel comfortable with is why is a woman doing hard labor work? Why is she replacing tires and working on cars and shit? Like, I believe a woman should have a business and a career, but it should be more in a woman's aspect of lane, just as well as men can have businesses and have certain jobs, and it should be in their lane as well. But when they come together and they live in the same household, they probably put in the same amount of hours or whatever the case may. It should be civilized. It should be civilized, bro. And on top of that, if she want to cook dinner for the night, she should have the opportunity to cook dinner that night. If she don't feel like it, oh well, she don't feel like it. But we ain't trying to make these women. We not trying to be entitled to these women. We don't want. I don't want my woman to feel like no slave when she's under me. I want her to feel like my damn fucking partner, bro. I want her to feel like my damn sidekick. But nah, in this time, I don't think it's gonna ever be possible because women, they getting lazy. They don't feel like doing shit. They stressing us men out to the point where even if I feel bad for certain men that's out here in bad relationships, bro, you just stuck in silence and you eating yourself up alive because you stuck with this bitch. But that's that mindset. And I already been talked to a woman. I done had conversations with women, bro. They don't want to do that shit no more. They don't want to be. They don't want to do that shit no more, bro. They feel like it's work. They feel like it's work, and that's stupid as fuck.
It's over. So this baddie culture is teaching women that as long as you fit into a certain aesthetic, nothing else matters in life. That's why they all look the same BBL, same nose job, same cheekbone job, same, feel me, or whatever the procedure is called. Frig a connection, frig everything. Just get money, take his money, use that man for his money. Take all his money. It teaches women to be this hypersexual character rather than having an actual character that's based on a true internal human expression. That's why I just said people are trading their authenticity for approval. Human beings are the most delusional creatures on the planet, bro. But they're also the most intelligent. But look at what that so-called intelligence did to us. Sean, have you ever seen a dog worried about what anybody think of them? The human intellect is compromised and tainted by this illusion named the media. The media feeds the ego, and social media is an illusion because it was named after the goddess of illusion, media. Feel me? So everything you see on social media is just an illusion of what you think life should be. That's why they gave people artificial intelligence, because some people don't use their mind at all. They're not using God consciousness, the mind that God gave them. They're using artificial intelligence that they believe is the mind, but it's really egotistical and artificial means of reality. And when I say artificial intelligence, I don't mean chat BPP.
Your Fortnite locker feels basic? No OG skins, no OG feel. Get a better Fortnite.
I mean cigarettes, bro. God didn't put cigarettes here. That's man-made. Not using your mind, but thinking you are, would be, yo, bro, I'm stressed out, bro. I need a cigarette, because that's what stressed out people do. That's called artificial intelligence, because cigarettes are artificial products. And to think that it's intelligent to use that to gain an intelligent outcome is called artificial intelligence. Oh, I don't feel beautiful, so I'm going to buy an artificial product and put it on my natural self because I want a natural feeling from an artificial product. Nah, bro. Using your mind would be, I'm stressed out, let me go work out and use natural means to get rid of the feeling I'm having. So that's how you know if you're using your mind or not, bro. Men are too stupid because they're trading authenticity for approval, and women are too stupid because... Exactly. And pleasure. And women are too stupid because they're also trading authenticity for approval. The baddie aesthetic. Feel me?
I think a lot of things you just said was very important for people to hear. If I don't know if you remember Zay, but when we was younger, I think a lot of this has something to do with the mistakes our elders made and the intelligence that they chose to stick with during the entirety of their life. Because do you remember back in the day, bro, the elders would tell you, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Zay, just fine. All you need is a good woman that cook and do this. You get what I'm saying?
True that.
And the girl don't have no intelligence. She might be cheating. She might be doing this, but she could cook. He go to work every day, live his life. She could cook. He come home, and that's it. You get what I'm saying? There's no room for growth in a relationship like that. Feel me? So I think
I'm so glad that he said that, bro, because I used to try to break these things down with women, and I scare them away because they know for a fact that's what the fuck they gonna be doing. I'm not stupid, and I'm not about to be a fucking naive ass nigga to sit here and let you cook a meal in front of me, and you didn't got dicked down by Larry across the street, and then on top of that, you gonna come in my house and not say a word to me or say anything, and or for real, basically we roommates. You giving off roommate energy to me, it's over with. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's over with. I don't want no roommate, bro. You my wife for all that extra shit, bro. I better get a call. I mean, you better be on, bro. You better be. I better be on your radar every day, nigga. I better be on your radar your whole fucking life. But nah, it's not possible. Because of how this world is and how shit is fucking set up and how things been going on. in these times, if shit was all a lie, bro. It's just a it's just a setup. Like it's just a setup to just disappointment, for real, for real. And I'm not even trying to say all women bad, all men bad, or whatever the case may be, bro. It's just nah. It's right in front of us, bro. Like not dealing with that shit, bro.
That being at the lack, there was a lack of understanding from
Lack
previous
communication.
generations of what is needed for black people to flourish in a relationship. You get what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
And being that there was no understanding, nowadays you see the result of there being no understanding. Us just living day to day and dealing with certain things, you know? So being that this is the result now, we are pushing it past its limits because we have no understanding of where to go. We have no standard that was set.
Dealing with it. Feel me?
Because now I think a lot of things you said fit with what's going on. You know, I think we've transitioned into a stage of inner yearning for inner knowledge, inner self, understanding your inner self, your inner being, and said, "F it, that's too complicated. I'ma just go crazy and express myself externally." This is why you seen the epidemic when now everybody getting tattoos, everybody want to match an aesthetic, everybody want to dress the same, everybody want to talk the same. You know, I was just having a conversation with somebody where I said, the gift of gab at a certain point in life is something that is learned and it's actually very spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And social media took that away.
Took it away from us, and then on top of that, I don't even want to use it. Like I don't want to talk to none of these women, bro. I don't even want to, man. For that reason right there, bro. For that reason right there, bro. It don't feel genuine anymore. It don't even feel like damn I done did something, bro. Like I could say anything to make her fucking like, bro. And then in this time too, bro, majority of the shit that niggas used is God, bro. Like, bro, they already heard it all, bro. Or shit, they can probably sense, oh, he following through. Okay, they might use that shit against you. Like, nigga, what? They, bro, this
Wait,
shit
the
different.
way we interact on a daily has no there's no spiritual connection between people no more.
Oh yeah.
And this is why a
Oh
lot of
hell yeah.
people say they lack that connection with people. They don't feel that same energy they used to feel.
Don't feel that
Because
energy at
even
all.
things as simple as the way we speak was once very highly spiritual, but now it's been diminished.
Hell yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that,
You know?
Sean. Everybody is spiritually immature to where now you can't have a spiritual connection. Yo, Sean, I'm so in tune with myself that it allows me to be in tune with everybody else. I see the fakeness in everybody. Feel me? Men,
I agree with that. I'm so in tune with myself. I hate when a motherfucker be sitting here trying to tell me, oh, I think you need to heal. No, no, the fuck I don't. Y'all need to fix y'all's fucking behavior and act better. Act positive. Act more mature. Act like y'all got some common sense. Like, especially in my generation, and then the generation was a year before me. Some motherfuckers that's in their 30s and 40s and shit, bro. Like, bro, y'all done got lazy. And then y'all mad as fuck because y'all got kids and shit, bro. Get up and play with y'all's kids or something, bro. Do something. Like, we worried about the wrong shit. Y'all worried about materialistic shit. Y'all worried about, oh, I gotta go to work. I gotta do this and that. Who gives a fuck? You gonna die, nigga. You better go have some motherfucking fun. You better go do something that's gonna connect your spirit with the life that we are living in. Something that's gonna uplift the spirit. Like, bruh, real shit. This shit don't, bruh. How these brothers out here is breaking this shit down, bro. They breaking it down how I see it fully, and it bothers me. Not from them, but it just bothers me because it's like, bro, I always will sit here and think that I'm the only one, and motherfuckers will make it seem like I'm going insane. But it's like, no, bro, motherfuckers got a lack of effort and just a lack of just everything now in this time, bro. Not everyone, but majority of our people just is lacking, bro. Like lack of everything, bro. Lack of spiritual, bro. Like, oh my goodness, bro. It's so bad. And then some of the times where people be feeling spiritual connections, bro, they take it as like it's the wrong thing to feel right now. How? If it's real, bro, keep it. Why the fuck are you running away from it? Like, bro, I have women fall in love with me and literally be like, I don't even want to feel like this. I don't want to be in love. And da-da-da-da. Like, what? Bro, get out my face, bro. You acting weird. Fuck, what?
Do men only do things based on what women reward? What I mean is, now they're saying, yo, bro, I need a trick. So what are men doing? Trying to get their money up, looking for things outside of themselves that won't internally make them happy.
I was gonna say, you know what I think the problem lies with social media. You know,
Yes.
I think what social media did was give everybody that advantage to think that they are the person that they wait. Hold on, how do you say it?
They're important.
Right, that they're that person. You know, I think it fits very well with that baddie aesthetic that you talking
Oh,
about. At the end of the day, if everybody could be a baddie, then nobody's a baddie. You
But
know
no
what I'm
one wants to
saying?
be a main character or anything.
mhm.
No one's not trying to like figure out
And I think that the same
what's
thing
crazy.
lies with men. Every man feels like he can become something he is, and you gotta ask yourself why. Why did they allow that? You know what I'm saying? I think they allowed that just because it attracts us more to this mundane life. It keeps us in this certain vibration that we don't, and it's acceptable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Sean, no cap. You know what's crazy? Women are more powerful creatures when they're in their right nature. They're more powerful than men. I know it's gonna
Bro, I believe that full heartedly, bro. And that sucks because in this time, bro, they don't want women to know. It's like they literally brainwashed them or diluted them into their own power, bro. Like they're literally walking around with a portal, knowing damn well those portals builds connections in generations. Freaking portal holds history down there and is getting diluted by the things that we freaking eat, digest on a daily basis. Some women don't even know that they're not even supposed to have cycles every month. Like some women don't even know that. Like you know, women are not even supposed to be having cycles like that, bro. They're just down there crying, trying to keep themselves clean. Like that is wild as fuck to me, bro. That shit is wild.
hurt a lot of men's egos, but I gotta tell the truth. The first organism in the universe is a prokaryotic cell, and black women have that inside their wombs. Like they don't even know how powerful they are. Women
See
are
us
actually
talking about
made
that.
in God's image, not man. That's why there was all women on the planet first, way before there was a man. Because men are a genetic mutation of women. Because woman gave 2.8% of her chromosomes to create man. So basically, the Bible is backwards, talking about some Eve came from Adam's ribs. The reason, the reason they say that is because what is a rib? Rib, oxyribal, rib, which is a nucleic acid, because it's talking about a genetic mutation. It's talking about a DNA modification. So females are the closest thing to God. God made woman in his image, not man. They bear fruit, they nurture life, they procreate. It's common sense.
You know, and I think
Feel me?
that's why we've seen the attack on the black woman to be
Yeah,
one of the
I swear to
strongest
God.
attacks, you know,
Exactly.
because they know that if they could lower the vibration of the woman, in doing so, they'll also lower the vibration of the man, because a man is the
Mm.
direct result of a woman. You know what I'm saying?
You tough, Sean. I like that. I love you, Sean. Swear to God, bro.
That's some real ass shit. That is some real ass shit right there. Because I personally agree. When I lost my mom, bro, in those months when I knew I was about to lose her, bro, I felt that shit, bro. She wasn't the same no more. And on top of that, I didn't feel the same no more. In the process of going through that before she even left, I already lost myself. And once I found her, that's when I knew for a fact it was time for me to really rebuild and recreate the lifestyle that I quote unquote have to live, like that I'm doing now. It's the reason why I'm making these videos, and this is the reason why I'm really like opening up. I really wasn't this open for real. I was always just to myself, dealing with this shit on my own, just thinking. But more and more I started putting two together and started questioning myself, questioning others. Everything just started getting pushed out farther and farther. And the farther the shit was pushed out, bro, the better I could see everything for what it is. But it's just the simple fact of how us as people and spiritual beings, how we attract certain things and certain things that we're not supposed to be attracting, but somehow we attract those things because it's based off our genetics and our lifestyles. And we have to really be cautious of those things because it affects us in these ways. It affects us in these ways, man. And I feel like it's harder on us or just on whatever race you are. Anybody can go through this shit.
So watch this. Sean said that's why the system attacks them more. Got them all out their vibration to where they twerking on top of cars.
How many machines does your home gym really need?
Feel me? They twerking at funerals. They are sedated. The system keeps them sedated. When you look at the genetic format of a black woman and their chromosomes, the X chromosome is the embodiment of everything original to the planet because it's a mitochondrial DNA. It has a mitochondrial DNA, which men don't have. She has the mitochondrial Eve gene to create man. And that's why when you look at the chromosome of a man, it's actually a Y. A Y is actually a broken X. That's the 2.8% to create us. And that's where you get the word Genesis from the Bible, parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis means the origin and production of something, creation, which is what women have. But women have been conquered by everything in the physical world that's connected to patriarchy. Bro, Sean, the materialistic world has everyone in a chokehold, bro. Money. I need some money. Fornication. I need to clap buns. Violence, illegal substances, partying, everything outside of you, which makes you an antichrist. Because you're anti yourself.
Because I believe they allow it. They want us to chase those things because it's a never-ending cycle. It's like a hamster in a wheel. You chase money, you'll forever be chasing money. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Sean, you nice, gang. Go ahead.
All right, bet. You chase money, you'll forever want to chase money. You chase pleasure, you're always gonna want to chase pleasure. They always try to reroute you the moment you start looking in, and you have to ask yourself why. Why do they do that? Because the consciousness you can achieve, at the end of the day, once you have a certain amount of knowledge, once you realize, hey, there's money ain't everything, you will stop chasing money. You will stop fueling the matrix. You get what I'm saying? And that's why they push the agenda so much for us not to look inward. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning of the show, if they can control your thoughts, they can control your actions. You must control your own thoughts so you can control your own actions. That's what they don't want. Feel me? I think a lot of us have to start looking into the psychohistory, the psychology, and even certain philosophical understanding, because these are all things that they've taught that they don't want us to know. You know?
Sean, I laughed real quick. Because when you said they confused everybody, oh my gosh, they confused everybody sexually. Men want men. And woman is egging that on. Yo, bro, Sean. Women love the Batiman, but then accuse you of being a Batiman if you do something that they don't like. How that work, bro? You feel me? So when you said
it's funny because, like you said, it's kind of like when we was kids. If a girl offer you her body and you deny it, what they used to say about you?
You a Batiman.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And it's like that correlation has always stood prominent within the black community. You choose to have morals and values. Oh no, something wrong with you. Oh, him, I don't like him. Feel what I'm saying? So it's like instead of being stoic, we've always ended up just conforming. That's been a problem with black people. Instead of fighting the fight, we just say F and conform.
Now, according to universal law, it says if you can confuse an animal sexually, you have control over them. Because that's maximum confusion. There's nothing else more to confuse them about. Feel me? And that's why I said the system built the material world on top of nature. And that's why you can't go out. And that's why you can't go outside and get fruit off a tree. You gotta go to Walmart to get fruit because somebody has to get paid on Wall Street. Because it's all part of the capitalistic system. That's why I said they don't want you to do for self. Because when you do for self, you become Christ-like. Sean, I got a question for you that I've been pondering on. You told me that you cannot lie about your own nature. What did you mean?
I said that because we know for a fact that you take an animal out of his own nature, negative consequences come with that. You stick animals in zoos that don't really fit to their natural environment, eventually they die. You get what I'm saying? Um, and the same goes for us black people. Black people, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Because even when you look at a lot of black people, the reason we don't understand that, and this is why we confuse certain things. This is why I'll use a good example. This is why we'll confuse depression with certain things such as being vitamin D deficient. We don't understand that we was taken out of our natural element, and we don't get the natural resources we're supposed to thrive. You feel me? So a lot of times we'll have illnesses or we'll have confusion mentally, and it'll be because of the cause will be something as simple as vitamin D because we were taken out of our element. And every day as the days go on, we're pushed further and further from our natural way of thinking, you know? So eventually you take us out of our natural element long enough, we're eventually gonna become just a docile race.
mm. And that's their goal.
I think that's the goal.
Yeah, that's their goal, to make us a docile race so that we could never become a threat. They don't want us to. You know what's
Damn, docile is crazy. That means we about to just be free roaming like motherfucking GTA characters on a server. Like, it's gonna get to the point where it's like everybody's basically independent, but people not really doing independent things. They're just doing whatever makes them happy. And I was thinking like that too, but damn, it feel like it's already didn't happen. But man,
Sean? You know what I found? The people like us, right? We're threats to the system, right? So we're not on mainstream, but the people in mainstream, Lil Durk, Suki Hana, Megan Thee Stallion, what are they pushing? Oh, spend that. Yo, spin blocks. Clap your homie.
And
Feel
you know
me?
what it is
So
too,
it
Vince?
shows me. Okay.
I believe I believe that that comes from a lack of knowledge of self. Um, Being that we have nobody's really taught us about our psycho history, we have no understanding that these things were implemented for us to fail. The same way I genuinely believe that if you teach a child that the system has been built from the sweat of his ancestors' backs, I believe that
No,
there's a
no,
chance that
no,
he's less
no,
likely to go into jail.
no. Keep it simple, Sean, so that they can understand, right? Look,
I believe that
no,
there's a
no,
chance that
no,
he's less
no.
likely
hold on. We gotta let him
from the
talk
sweat
though.
of his ancestors' backs. I believe that
No,
there's a
no,
chance that
no,
he's less
no.
likely.
Hold on, my bad,
We
bro.
have no understanding that these things were implemented for us to fail. The same way I genuinely believe that if you teach a child that the system has been built on from the sweat of his ancestors' backs. I believe that
No,
there's a
no,
chance that
no,
he's less
no,
likely to go into jail.
no. Keep it.
Ah, I agree, but I don't agree because again, that all falls down on programming though. Like, let's say if the person was, let's say it can be any race, but we're gonna stick it to just ours in general. Let's say we actually was in a more civilized civilization or whatever, and okay, we have a family, so it's a black woman and a black man, and they have a child. They got their lives in order, but they know what's going on in this time. They bring all that knowledge down to that one kid or their children or whatever, and they told them that everything was built off of our hard work and sweat, or everything was like they said, like most shit was like taken and we done became slaves or some bullshit. It's just the principle I'm trying to make is these two parents that's actually together strong. They told this kid what the hell it was. Now it's about how this kid's gonna take it. But it's still stuff around the kid to program him in any kind of way. But if the kid's taking this type of information and he don't know how to really accept it or handle it with the open mindset, the shit can be destructive or he can really build. But in this time that we went, that with the time that we're in, they don't want us to fucking win. So I feel like the kid is going the new person gonna be stuck. He gonna be stuck. It'll be a plus that he don't go to jail. Hope the motherfucker don't go to jail, because that's just wasted time and more programming happening. So that's just me. I'm just saying that because I don't know if that's how where he was coming was like taking it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what's
Simple,
ends up.
Sean. So that they can understand, right? Look. People like us is a threat. The people like them, they put money in their pockets. They putting money in Sukihana pockets and Megan Thee Stallion pockets and Lil Durk pockets because they're pushing idiocracy, like you said.
Between filming, editing, creating content, I barely have time to shop. I don't have time to scroll.
That's true, and that's literally the point I was trying to make. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was actually the topic that they talking about right now. I don't know if it's just targeting just the famous people that's mascotting this bullshit, but either way it go, it's gonna make you or break you.
If people like us were to wake up, if we were to be a gnat in their ears, yo, bro, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. We become a threat to them, bro. Let's keep it simple, Sean. I'm trying to show you, bro.
They
Bro,
gonna hate us.
let me tell you something. Yes, I underestimate the intelligence of the people who watch it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I
The
do
average
too
person is an
sometimes,
idiot, bro. We have to keep it simple, Sean. You
We
feel
gotta
me?
keep it
That's kind of
real.
what I'm saying as well, because like I said in the book Black Bordeaux, he really does explain how back in the day they noticed that the mulattoes, the middle class, had little to no influence compared to the lower class levels of entertainers, athletes,
Oh
etc.,
yeah.
compared to
Yeah.
scholars and people of that nature.
Hope I didn't mess that up.
So
Yeah.
all they did is simple analytics. They capitalized off that. Noticed that entertainers in our community have more persuasion over the minds of the masses
Yeah.
than the middle class. And what they did
Mm-hmm.
was they put them in positions to have more influence. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you give them more influence and more power, now they have more power to govern over more people. But
Mm-hmm.
being that we're entertained by them, we find no manipulation in what they're doing. You know?
Facts. And that's why I said spiritual maturity is all about not being tricked. A lot of people are being tricked just because they're being entertained. Dean the Great, Adrian Brown, I'm sorry to bring them up. But they're entertaining to people. But they're being tricked. Yo, but being zesty is cool. Humping each other is cool. And people are being tricked just because they're being entertained. You feel me? Sean, now I wanted to ask you this, bro. You seen in the comment
And that's
section.
funny that we're having this conversation right now because I remember being in like sixth grade, damn near my whole fucking high school experience, bro. It used to be some dudes at school acting sus, acting a little zesty and shit. Niggas thinking it's funny, thinking it's hilarious. Some niggas doing that shit around the females. Some of these females think that shit's funny and cute and shit. And it be crazy because some of the females would be laughing, be the ones be dating these niggas. But now, fast forward, now motherfuckers confused. Motherfuckers is over here, oh, motherfuckers being too zesty, motherfuckers being gay, like, I already knew this shit was gonna get out of hand. Like, I already knew this shit was gonna get weird. And then when I was the person at school, I'm like, oh no, I ain't on that type of timing, or bro, that's weird. Stop doing that shit. Now niggas want to fight. Niggas want to explain themselves and be all, nah, you being weird. Oh, you just mad because you can't get no bitches, you can't get no girls. Nah, bro, nah. These type of behaviors is weird. These type of behaviors is weird. It's the shit that I just don't feel comfortable doing because that's not what I was programmed as a man to do, and I don't think that's what a man should even do. Period. Like a man shouldn't even do no type of acts like that whatsoever. Like I don't even want to make the duck face. Like, bro, what? It's crazy.
People got upset at you because you kept on bringing up slavery. You kept on saying our issues revolve around slavery. Why were they upset? Why did you say that? What's going on?
I think that honestly, I think it's an idea that hasn't been spoken on enough. I think it's been something that we've just said, spoken about, and they've taught because they had to teach it. But nobody really studied the psycho history of it, the way that it affects the psyche, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, the psyche. So when we take it in that aspect, if certain things such as the way we present Christianity, the same way that there's a difference between Catholic and Christian churches, especially black churches, and the way we season our food, if those are direct results of slavery, then of course the psychological effects will be 10 times stronger.
But Sean, some people were saying it's been so long, so how is it still affecting us? What do you have to say to that?
There is no time frame on the collective unconscious. Um, there is no time limit on that. So as the years go on, it's actually instilled more. How do they get, we act like these things don't affect us, but the same way they domesticated animals is the same way an ideology could stick. And the
Yeah.
dog you see now is a direct result from domestication. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So he is a byproduct he is a byproduct of something, just the same way we are a byproduct of slavery. So if we wanted to get back to our natural element, we would have to figure out what caused us to be the way we was and take us out of our natural element. It's that simple. The psychological effects of slavery are very prominent within us. The same way, that's why I just broke down how we viewed entertainers to be more prolific than scholars who dedicated 50 years, 20 years to one craft. The black child is the foundation of our community. You know what I'm saying? When all
Why you say
hope
that?
is lost, that little black child is the representation of what we consider hope in our community. He's gonna be the next up. She's gonna be the next up. So they assimilate that black child with hope. The hope that was gone, we assimilate them with that, right? So when we then use that child as like you say as a catalyst, and we flood them with ideologies that we believe is true, you are then again setting that child up for that cycle of failure, that hope, losing hope and regaining hope cycle again. And this is why we are stuck in this loop.
Do you think that most black people are ghetto? They have that ghetto mindset.
Has Kyrie texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
How was the math test?
Don't want to talk about it.
Not at all.
Hold on. Before you elaborate, what percentage of what percentage would you say of black people have that ghetto
I want
mindset?
to answer that real quick. I want to say a good 75, probably 78%. Dumb. Hood out. Freaked out. Hood out. They're hood out. They're streets. They're for the streets. Damn, we got fireworks and shit going on over there. That's crazy. Bruh, it is 4:20 in the morning, bruh. What the fuck? Y'all still shooting fireworks, bruh? What the fuck? At 4:20 in the morning? That's crazy. But I'm gonna say a good 75%. I ain't even trying to be on races or none of that weird shit. I'm just trying to make sense. Cause majority of my peoples, you can't even have conversations with them without it having to be conversations solo vibrational. It don't make any damn sense.
I think the same amount of I think it is the same percentage for poor whites. The
Hold on,
same
hold on,
amount
hold on.
of
Give me
poor
a number,
whites
Sean. Give
there.
me a number, Sean. Give me a number. Give me a number.
I believe nowadays is higher. Maybe 50%. You know.
Okay, okay.
I think that number is there because of the media influence now and
Now
how
watch this.
people
Now watch this.
modernize.
Now watch this. You said 50%, but you said you don't think that most black people have that ghetto mindset. Do you watch basketball?
No,
So, do you know what a good 3-point average is in basketball?
no.
A good 3-point average percentage is 40% in basketball, bro.
Mm.
So you're telling me that you just said it's 50%, but you just said that most black people don't have that ghetto mindset. But you
Right, I
but you
guess.
but your 50% is higher than a good 3-point average in the NBA.
Yeah. You
Bro,
know, I think a lot what I'm saying has to
I
do
see
with
where
the
you
fact
coming
that
from with that, but
it's not that we have a ghetto mindset. There's a lot of people who aren't ghetto who have that
I
mask for the
understand that.
simple fact
I
that it became
understand that.
more popular.
I understand that, bro. You're right, Sean, but bro, I grew up with you, Sean. Yo, bro, I didn't just meet you, bro. I knew you for 10 years, bro. You stayed with me, bro. Yo, bro, everyone around us was ghetto, bro. So why are you saying it's only 50%? Have you seen somebody that was not like that, bro? Because I've never seen
Yeah. And
somebody that didn't have that ghetto mindset,
this
except
is
you.
kind of
I
the
don't
Go ahead.
whole
know. I
this is kind of
genuinely
the
feel
whole
like the
platform
percentage
for
is high because some people be getting me misunderstanding for being like hood and all that extra shit, and I feel like that's just based off my persona and how I carry myself. But I'm not. Like motherfuckers be thinking I'm like a YN or I got motherfucking hoes or I got ops and all that shit. No, I don't got none of that. Don't have to worry about none of that. I'm solid over here. Not even trying to flex. Like I don't see myself doing it. And it bothers me because once I let a woman or a dude or whoever the fuck that's assuming that I'm that type of person, they be like, "What? But you do this, you do that, or you carry or whatever the case may be." Like, bruh, that don't got shit to do with who I am as a person, bro. I am a nerd and I'm being myself. I am Smudge, a mark that you can't erase. Make it make sense. But in this time, no, I don't know. It's kind of hard to really pinpoint. And when you do see some, it's rare because it's rare. It's not like you can just approach one every single day.
my belief system because I do understand that most black people are not genuinely ghetto at heart. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
They
I agree
eventually
with
have
that.
to conform. They eventually conform to their environment. Whatever
I agree.
allows them to whatever allows them to prosper in that environment, they consume it. You know. So, but if you take that same individual and you allow him the chance to prove himself, he does not meet that requirement. You know what I'm saying? He exceeds that for the most part.
I understand you now, Sean. We've came to an understanding. I understand what you mean now. Yo, Sean, why do you think tragedy brings us together? Do you think that the ignorance and the mass hysteria makes everything worse? Like, we seen the Carmelo Anthony's and, the Rick Childs, them beating up on buses when the Knicks won or lost. I don't even know. You told me that we flourish more at our lowest state. Black people flourish more at our lowest state because intelligence isn't spread in this community. What did you mean?
I think it stems a lot from the psychology of the black individual, because and us as a whole, sometimes it takes things to get to a drastic point because we're so, this, like I said, this stems back to slavery. We're so conditioned to being able to endure a lot that it takes a multitude and something very significant to happen for our eyes finally to open and be like, oh no, this is serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Sean, where can they find you? And what more can we expect from you, bro? You got crazy knowledge.
Um, me and Zay definitely. Me personally, I'm gonna put out more videos on my TikTok, my YouTube primarily. But you can find me on all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I think it's all Ritual of Wisdom. Yeah, and be prepared for me and Zay to come out with with more exclusive videos. Feel me? Peace.
Well, Sean Zay, hey, with that one, I hope I didn't talk too much during the video. The shit was already long enough, but it was so much stuff that they was breaking down. It's just like, yo, like, it's the stuff that we gotta really be conscious and aware about, because at the end of the day, this is your life and this is your future and this is how you are living on this planet. And I don't want to say you are living like this, but this is the stuff that we're surrounded by, and at this point, it's like you gotta make something work. Something has to work for you, and it has to be really beneficial. If not, you gonna be out here like that, like a dead ass. You're gonna be out here like this, bruh, and it ain't gonna be too good. You think you free, you think you got shit going on and all that shit, but you realizing life is being ran and controlled like this, bruh, you don't got shit. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video that I made. Thank you for y'all's time. Y'all take it easy. It's your boy Smudge, a mark that you can't erase. You won't find nobody else like me, bro. Y'all take it easy.